Morning, growers. You know when you hit that point in summer when you're tired? I hit that point. And so I asked somebody to come and they helped me out and they did some weeding. I'm so excited by the work that they did. I don't know if you were watching and you saw all that extra growth. They removed like all of it and it really looks great. Again, not perfect, but it was really done well. Thanks to Noel. Shout out to him. He has his own business. Let me know in the comments if you need someone to come in and do some weeding because you just tired. And he did an excellent job, even in that corn area. So we're picking corn too, so it's just nice. I'm gonna start over here this time. It's our pumpkin vine. Again, it's doing its thing. I just want it to be healthy, because then what needs to happen will happen. But we have one that is sprouting, and the pollinators are out, so I want to get out of this area. We got our butternut squash. I think this one is almost ready to pick, and it's not even like fall. It's amazing. But this plant has been very fruitful. I'm just noticing just a lot of things forming. They grow everywhere, and it's kind of concerning. It's like, what am I going to do with all this butternut squash? That's our corn area, as you guys can see. I'll even get a close-up. You can see some of the fruit. But these are among the smaller corn plants. And I'm leaving them alone until they get a little bit bigger. But it really did work out this year, and I don't know what was different, but I just made more of them. I think that's it. I put seeds in, and I also did some growth from the inside, and it worked out. So you never know. Some years, certain things are plentiful, and some years they're not. And not a first for me, but this is my squash zucchini plant, and it really had a struggle. But it looks like it's trying to come back. It's growing up like this, and we're trying to do it vertically. I'm gonna probably tie it up once more, but I'm just giving it time to just grow the way it likes and be comfortable. This is the newest growth. I thought it was a goner, but it really came back strong. This is our little cantaloupe vine. Started from very small. I thought, wow, nothing's happening here. But it really is trying. I see there's a lot of animals who like to eat the flowers, so that's probably why it just took a long time to develop. But we have this small one and others trying to define themselves. And then we have this one. This is the biggest so far. And so we're just gonna keep examining it, looking at it. I really didn't know that anything was gonna happen this year. I've never grown these before. As you can see though, I had to redirect, oh, here's another. I had to redirect one of these butternut squashes to this one because it was just growing out of control. And so I used the same trellis to sort of hang the squash. It's doing well, but I don't know. I don't even have a plan. So this is our beautiful collard. We're going to have to pick something, and this is the newest collard. I planted another tomato plant, a small one, Zuriel got from school, and it's struggling, but let's see what happens. This is the tomato plant that I would say is doing the best. It grew the way it should, which is vertically, and it's really thriving. And I've picked maybe 4 or 5 tomatoes from it. So I'm just going to keep watching it grow, and I'm going to prune when I have a chance. This is our smallest, youngest of the 4 that I initially planted. It has some issues going on with the leaves. I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to actually look into that and see what that is. I think it's best to take diseased leaves off. So I'm gonna you can see me doing that right now. This is our beefsteak tomato, and it's really, nothing has grown yet. And most of these have died. I see this beetle on it. It's obviously diseased, but I don't want to unplug it yet because it looks like if I do, the whole thing will die. So I'm going to figure out what to do with this. Leave in the comments if you have any suggestions, but beefsteak is having a struggle. This is another tomato paste doing well and has a lot of flowers and a lot of little buds. So it's not as tall as the other one, but it's still doing its thing, slowly growing and taking a long time to ripen because you see all these green tomatoes. So I picked one this morning. This one, I mean, it's not that bad. So it'll be the first that I picked. So it's moving in the right direction. Of course, our grapevine doing well. Just watching it to see if anything changes. And I think we'll be picking by August. This is our herb garden, very small. The rosemary died off, but that's okay. I'm going to just keep watching it and using it. That's one of our lettuces. This is our carrot patch doing well, and the second zucchini plant is doing well as well. I'm just going to let it grow. I'm tying it up, but I'm not going to do too much manipulation. These 1 and 2 are our blackberry plants, and they're doing really well, just waiting for them to mature and ripen. This is our marigold plant, and I'm just happy to see that it's moving along, and I like to bring flowers in the house, so it's one of my favorite things. This is our cherry tomato, 1 and 2, doing really well, just bearing a lot of fruit, and it's just fun. This is our pepper plant. We have a little small one, and then we have 3 that are bearing, but I'm told that you have to really remove a lot of the flowers because if not, the plant will just be small. The peppers will be mature much slower. So I'm gonna do that when I get a chance. This is our eggplant, and it's doing really well. It has about 5 already bearing. This is the biggest one so far. This is our cucumber patch. I've picked so many cucumbers. And oh my goodness, this one is huge. If I don't pick this one, I think what's gonna happen, and that is a slug. Okay, if I don't pick this one, I think the plant is gonna die. So let me just get it. I did not even notice this before. I mean, even with the layout, it's easy to miss some things. So I don't know, guys, what to do. But I'm gonna remove it. Let's see, can I do it with camera in hand? Yes. And here we have 1 large cucumber. Every day I'm able to get some things going, so it's fun. This is our rose bush, chamomile, and last but not least, the strawberries haven't really yielded much recently, but I'm watching them and they're flowering, so give them time. God made everything. The clouds, the sky, the land, the fruits, the vegetables, the people, and work. Though I work Monday through Friday, there's nothing like coming into the garden and working, but I also love what I do, and God created work too, and so I'm just so thankful today. It's Sunday, spend some time in God's house, but it hasn't been a wonderful week, but planting and gardening is always a pleasure, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, but we're really enjoying our summer. Thank you guys for all your support. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hi, growers. It's nighttime harvest. We got some cucumbers, a pepper, butternut squash, some cherry tomatoes, and some tomato paste. We got some of our strawberries. I feel like they're really coming out small, but this side is much better. A rock fell on my flowers and smashed them. I hope they survive. Oh my gosh. Rose bush. Again, it's nighttime, guys, so you can appreciate the craziness of why I'm even doing this, but you can see quite a lot of cucumbers on the vine. I've harvested like 2, 3, as you can see. I'm leaving that one for tomorrow. Pick it up, but yeah. Our trellis is falling over a little. I think there's too much fruit, so I'm going to try to hang it up properly. You see our eggplants, they're getting big. And Lamar is going to do his eggplant parmesan thingy. But yeah, that one is pretty big. But I'm going to wait until it's nice and ready. This I don't think is butter, what do you call it? Brussels sprout, because it's not growing the way you usually would. So we'll see. How can I help you? Please. Okay, maybe I should do something else. So guys, There's more to be seen, but I'm just going to show you a few more things. Okay, so stay tuned. So we got our pepper plant. I cut off quite a few of the little flowers to encourage the plant to grow. Let the peppers get big. So I cut off a lot of leaves and also some of the flowers. I did my best with that. This is our tomato, cherry tomato, and I'm harvesting about maybe 20 a day, so that's nice. It's a beautiful summer night in an urban atmosphere, and so I'm doing a little watering. Here's our raspberry bush, again growing pretty well. Got a lot to harvest when they finally do turn black. So I'm excited. It's nighttime watering, guys. Hope you had a wonderful day. God has been faithful today, and He helped me a lot. He helped me. He did it. I'm really thankful. Back there where I'm watering, you can see our squash plant. Has a few male plants. I hope that the squash borers don't get it. I don't see any female plants yet, so we'll see. I'm gonna leave it alone though. It's kind of growing this way. I wonder if I should keep tying it up. Let me know in the comments what you think. Our kale's back to 100%. I harvested it once, so we'll see how that goes. This is our carrot plant. I don't see the heads. I don't think it's ready yet, so I'll leave it alone. Marigolds. Yes, love. Oh, you gotta push it. This is our tomato plant. This is the tomato paste. It's growing. It's doing its thing. So I keep watching it. That one I could harvest soon. And maybe that one in the back. This is our beef steak. Waiting for those flowers to produce something. We'll see. The best one so far yet is this tomato paste. It's doing well, and it's really gotten high. Suggestions, I would say always keep them thin. Take those leaves off, and they'll bear fruit. This one is still productive, so I really like watching it. Now, for this squash plant, my goal tonight is to untie it, bury the stalk, and remove this gate so that roots can come out of the stalk into the ground, and the plants and the squash can get the water it needs. I think right now the squash borers destroy the plant to the extent where the water's not getting where it needs to, and that's why the squash keep dying on the vine. So I'm gonna try this out. You guys, let me know in the comments as I show you the process, what you think. Thanks. So I just covered the stalk in all hopes that something will happen. This is the plant. I'm going to cut most of the leaves off and bury it. Let's see how this works, guys. Looks like I'm burying a plant that will never emerge, right? But we'll see. Let's see what happens. I'm told that when you bury it, roots come down into the soil, and all of a sudden it doesn't need the stalk that was invaded by the squash borers. But let's see if that's true. Sometimes people say things and it doesn't work, right? The truth will become very evident by what actually happened. So you guys can see, I cut off most of the leaves, I buried the stalk, and I'm gonna water it. Let's see what happens, guys. I will. So this is the buried squash plant. Let's see what we can do. She wants some water.
No, stop it!
Okay. And I just buried this plant and the stalk, as you can see. And the hope is that roots will come out of the stalk to feed the plant so that the squash can be able to survive. That's the whole idea. Meantime, we also see this is our melon, our cantaloupe plant. I grew it up a trellis so you could see the little fruit there. It's going somewhere, taking its time. This is the biggest one so far, guys. It's doing its thing. Shy, isn't it? Yeah. But it's moving. And so we see a lot of other little ones coming about. But patient. And that's a process. So, sure, my love. This is the squash that has gone out of control. Squash plant out of control. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with so much squash. We're going to be stir frying squash until we can't do it anymore. I just picked one over there. This is our pumpkin plant. Here's one here. And I believe here's one. That's one. And there's another one right over here they like to hide. It's doing well. We're just going to keep watching and seeing what's going to happen. So this is our nighttime watering, guys. Hope you had a wonderful day. And even if you didn't, just know God is with you. You're going to be okay. Have a great night. So hi guys, this is just a tour of the garden where we make little comments here and there so you can see what's going on and the process by which everything just matured and grew. This is our tomato plant, tomato paste plant, and this is our beefsteak. They're growing side by side, but the tomato paste is definitely doing better. I'm going to have to do some pruning, and you see there's a lot of leaves. Wherever there is a lot of leaves, there's just not a lot of attention and energy going toward the plant. But when you trim the plant and remove a lot of the extra leaves, it's able to thrive. This is a little tomato plant that I got from Cereal's school, and it really probably hadn't been broken into outdoors, so it really didn't do that well. Now this is a close-up of the squash plant, the zucchini. It's having a little of a struggle, and we believe some squash spores got to it. So as you saw earlier, I did the cutting down of all the leaves, burying the plant, taking out the pole. I had to pull it up. And now this is our pumpkin plant. We're so proud of it. This is how it looked in the beginning when it was small. Lamar did all of the special pest control. We watered it, fertilized, and even put Miracle-Gro this week. And within a matter of 2-3 days, it doubled in size. So this is a critical time in the summer where you just gotta throw in that fertilizer and give the plants a little bit of attention, and then just watch it grow. Just leave it and watch it grow. There's enough rainy days where I could just leave the plants for a couple of days and they would do really well. So pumpkins, it seems like they're real sensitive, but if you take care of them, they'll grow quickly. And this is the time in the summer, I think, where they start tripling, doubling in size. So don't get discouraged if you see that the pumpkin plant is taking forever. Those are some bugs under the leaves. I hope they're not aphids. But we're going to Nemo the garden maybe next week. So hopefully we'll get those. Lamar actually went back there and removed that leaf. He's so smart. But he took care of it right away, and I kind of just filmed it. This is our cantaloupe plant, and you know, it started so small, but it's moving along very quickly. This is how it looked when it was tiny, guys. So you see it's gotten much bigger, but sometimes you got to be patient. You don't think that anything is happening, but it is. Right there, you see how it basically tripled in size, and it only took a few days. So Miracle-Gro, fertilizer, bone growth, compost, good watering. And this is the time in the summer toward the end of July where things really start picking up. So just make sure your soil is really well taken care of. Yeah, that's a little buggy. Everywhere.
What
I also notice is that squash really try to take over. And it's really good to have a vine system or some kind of trellis. So I'm so glad that I put this trellis in between
the corn and the pumpkins because it really came in handy. And just always remember that if you these kind of plants, courgettes, they really do like to vine. And if you have a small space, gardening is great when you can go vertical. Even if you have a large space, look at that huge one. That's a butternut squash. We harvested that in the earlier video, as you can see. So I got to figure out what to do with those squash. I used to feed it to my daughter, mush them up, and she used to love them. But now I think we're going to be stir frying a lot. So I just can't wait. It's just really nice to see the fruit of your labor. And it just reminds you, you may think your efforts don't matter, but they do. And the truth is that God brings the increase. He brings the fruit. And even in life, so anyway, this is our corn plot. Behind the squash is all our corn, but I'm just giving you a close-up to the trellis. It really worked, guys. So if you start, in the ground, you can trellis and it works. This is our cherry tomato vine. It's doing pretty well. And I would say I'm getting maybe 20 to 30 small tomatoes every day. And they're good. They even taste a little salty. This is a pepper plant, and I did a lot of cutting of the leaves. This is the size of the pepper plant right now. They're on the small, they're medium size, but I was told that if we start removing some of the flowers, some of the leaves, the plant will focus more on making the existing peppers bigger. And that's what I want. I want them to be normal size, not these mini-me's. I also read and saw that if you leave all of the little peppers on, the plant will think it can bear all of them. It can't. So at most, one plant can do like 6 good-sized ones. So I removed a lot of the little flowers that you see. This is our eggplant. Really a surprise. Again, it didn't start bearing till a few weeks ago. They're big, but I don't think they're the biggest they can be. There's about 5 of them at one time. I've never had so many at one time. That'll be great for Lamar's eggplant parmesan. So guys, you think the garden is moving slow, but it's moving at its own pace, and you don't have to rush things. But take care of the soil. Fertilizer, bone meal, compost. Keep doing your thing. This is our cucumber patch. We've harvested so much. And again, trellis growing of cucumbers is a great idea because it's easier to see them and they don't go unpicked. And the plant therefore gets the attention it needs and they don't just die all of a sudden. So we've already received too many. My mom gave one to the mailman. I mean, it's too much, guys. So this is really a good method. Oh, those are 2 that are really big. So we got one in her hand. Yeah, so we have so much of these. Guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.
My water.